Hi there, welcome back. I'm Em, this is Obie. It's Saturday the 11th of January this morning and I've just got back from Parkrun. It's a frosty, sunny morning again, and last night we had a beer, we had a big dinner. Wasn't expecting great things at Parkrun this morning, and it was just one of those days where you set off on the starting line and you feel great. So I had a lovely run. I've recently started using those breathe right strips, which actually have made a massive difference. I have a deviated septum and sometimes I do find breathing slightly difficult. So I had one of those on, enough clothes to keep warm, but also like enough layers to let the air in. And yeah, I got my Parkrun PB, which I'm really happy about. Today I did the course in 24 minutes and 8 seconds. I was second in my age category. I was 9th female out of 101 female runners, and I was 47th out of 247 runners, which is my highest position I've ever got at Parkrun. So a really successful morning so far, and the rest of the day I can just take it easy. I've got a few chores to do, but nothing too strenuous. And then later this evening, I am actually part of a Morris dancing group and it's our wassail. So I'm going to get some footage from there, seeing as I didn't get any footage from Parkrun, and take you along with me to our wassail. Oh, brilliant. Morning. It's about 8:30 on Sunday morning, and I slept in. Woke up about half an hour ago. It's the morning after wassail, and it was just a later night than I'm used to. Not even that late, like 10:30. And I didn't even drink that much because I was designated driver. So I don't know why I feel so rubbish. Partly, I think it's because I'm due on today, so hormones are everywhere. But the plan today is to do a long run because this 30k is creeping up on me. So on my plan, it says to do an hour and 11 minutes. That's my Garmin plan. But in my head, I was like, I should really do 8 to 9 miles because I've not run that distance for quite a while, and the aim is at some point this month just to go out and run a half marathon or more. The only time I've run a half marathon is an actual race, so yeah, I need to get myself in gear really. So the coffee's brewing. I'm going to get back into bed and sort of recalibrate a bit more and then see how I feel. A run will happen, it just depends on the length of it really. Okay, we're finally getting somewhere this morning. Just feel like everything's against me. I didn't sleep very well, I'm due on. I just feel really run down. I went way too fast at Parkrun yesterday. I should have been more relaxed and, you know, prepared myself for a long run. Anyway, I felt like this some days before, and that doesn't mean that necessarily you're going to have a bad run. A lot of the time, going for the run actually sorts you out. And also it's a good opportunity to listen to your body a bit more. So instead of going, right, I'm going to go for a 9-mile run and I'm going to do it as fast as I possibly can, it gives you a chance to really think about taking it slow, taking it easy, and getting those miles in a way that's going to be beneficial for your training instead of going all out and then feeling rubbish tomorrow. I have got some new kit that I'm really excited to try out. So this is actually the second outing of my new hydration vest, which I got for Christmas. I did take it on a trail run with Ryan up through the woods during the Christmas break. But yeah, it says it's a men's fit, or it's suitable for taller women, but I'm 5'1", and I think it fits perfectly. It's really nicely fitted around here. And it's got so many pockets, so my phone's going to go in a big one. I've got some gels to take with me today. It's got a zip for your keys, you know, all the stuff that you need from hydration or sports vest. It's there, and it's really secure. This was a massive bargain, down from £175 to £30. And then, if you watched last week's video, I opened some new leggings, so I can't really get the whole deal in. But I have got the new leggings on, and they're really nice, super high-waisted, so I feel nice and secure, nice and tucked in. And yeah, gonna go drop off Obie now with Ryan so that he can have like a run around, and I think they're gonna go for a walk. And usually I'd go for a run around by me, but the weather's been so bad recently. It's been icy. I'm worried there might be flooding, and I'm worried the roads might be a bit slippy, so I'm actually going to drive into town and do a run there. The route I'm aiming for is a 9-miler. However, we're just going to see how it goes. If I have to walk the last mile to the car, then I have to walk the last mile. But we're going to see how it goes, and we're just going to take it really easy. So Sunday long run, then the rest of the day is just about chilling. Right, I've dropped Obie off, I've driven into town, I've just parked up, and I'm actually feeling a little bit nervous. I think it's because I haven't done a long distance in quite a long time, and I'm not feeling 100%, but like I said earlier, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have a bad run. So I'm going to get my vest on, I'm going to get sorted, I'm going to see if I can get some footage, but to be honest with you, I haven't done any like filming in public before. And so I actually feel a little bit shy about doing so. So I'll see how it goes, and there might be some areas where I feel like I can do a bit of filming. But yeah, wish me luck. Dying. This is so difficult. Nearly 6 miles in. I'm not quite recovered yet. That was quite hard. Miles 4 and 5, which they do say the third quarter of a run is usually going to be your most tough, and I really did find it tough. I took a gel on at 5k just because I was really flagging, and I thought, well, I couldn't remember if the route was 8 or 9 miles, and I thought if I take one at 5k then I can take another one at 10k, and then that should see me through. But it turned out it was 8 miles. Managed to push a little bit at the end and keep a relatively even pace. There was some fluctuations, but a 9-mile pace is sort of my aim for easy run pace, which I've built up over the last couple of years. And so yeah, I'm quite happy, although I'm going to do nothing for the rest of the day now. But first, long run Sunday done. And yeah, I feel really glad that it's done. Just getting and done on the treadmill. It would usually be a run club night tonight, but I made the decision to stay in and do my run on the treadmill instead, just because my legs are feeling still particularly tired after the weekend. So I thought it might be a better idea to take it at my own pace. So yeah, I've only been on here for a few minutes and I'm already feeling it, but it's good to get them moving again. Just under a minute left, just a quick little shakeout because it's a recovery run and that's what my Garmin has suggested. So behaving myself, trying to keep within pace and just doing this little 16 minutes. It's Thursday today. No, it's not. It's Wednesday today and I'm at work. The sun's just come out after a really foggy morning. So I don't know if we've really spoken much about what I do in the daytime, but I'm a gardener, self-employed, work by myself, for myself. When I say work by myself, Obie comes with me every day. On a day like today, it's a lovely job, but when I say that I have a physical job, then yeah, some days it can be quite challenging and tough. Lots of lifting and carrying, you can imagine. But this time of year as well, we do things like mulching, which is a lot of barrowing of heavy compost and natural materials and then tipping it and raking it over the beds. So yeah, sometimes it is pretty heavy going on the body and it does make me think more carefully about my training because I don't want to burn myself up for work and I don't want to burn myself up for running, so it's keeping that balance. But I am just having a coffee break, enjoying this really lovely sunshine. But yeah, the plan later is to run. I'm hoping I can get home with enough sunlight kind of left, even if I finish the run in the dark to get out. But the possibility may be that I'll be running on the treadmill again. But I'm going to enjoy this and then get back to work. It's Friday, it's a beautiful sunny afternoon. I've just got home from work and I've got it in my head that I want to go and do a 10k. Now, I'm going to run around by me. It's going to be hilly. There's a possibility that some of the roads are still going to be flooded, but we're going to take the chance. Looking at this course again, it goes up. It goes up for the first 4 miles, so I need to get some hills in. I think today, Friday, beautiful weather. Let's get some hills done. I'll take you with me and let's get this last run of the week done. Just taking a break up the hill and I'm gonna walk through the flood. It's not as bad as I thought maybe it would be. And yeah, a little bit more further on, but nice and refreshing after going up the hill, and I think it's a good idea maybe not to run through the floods. But just going empty slope because you don't know where the potholes are, you don't know where the Indians are, so there's a little bit more coming up. That was absolutely freezing cold water. And also, that's the way that I'm supposed to be going back home, through both those little floods So I'm going to carry on the loop as normal, but I actually think there might be a footpath somewhere. Might have to go back on myself a bit, because I really don't fancy going through there again. But let's just get the bit I know that we can do out of the way. We did our first uphill, which means we've got to do our first downhill, which is happening now. It's one of my favourite ones. Go around a nice bend, opens up to a nice view. I'll just try and flip you around. There you go. But yeah, my feet are still wet, but feeling okay. Mile 2, a lot slower than mile 1, but that's because of the floods. We're not going for time today. We're just getting out, practicing with the best, and enjoying the fact that I can go out for a 6-mile run if I want to. I'm at 5k, about halfway, just on a nice little downhill. Got some time back on that 3rd mile, but we're just approaching the worst bit of this route, which is the hill by the pond. Now, the reward is beautiful at the top. You come out of a beautiful duck pond, weeping willow, beautiful, but the hill itself is horrible. Just over 4 miles in now, home straight. I think the likelihood of having to go through the floods again is pretty strong. The rerouting would mean running back down a road I did for about a mile and then going over the fields for about another mile, which would just make my run way too long. And the sun's going down and I haven't got a light with me, so I don't fancy going across the fields in the dusky dark. So I'm just going to commit, get our feet wet again. We are through. We've reached 5 miles. Downhill now, a little bit of an incline, back up into the village, and then that's us done. Right, it's the next day. I just need to say goodbye basically. It's been a really run heavy week, which usually is what happens when I'm getting closer to a race, and also runs with Obie, just because I love running with him, but he slows me down and I have to stop a lot. So when I'm trying to go for runs where I can just constantly run, no walking breaks, no stopping breaks, then I generally don't take Obie with me. Thanks for joining me with this week's training video. Yeah, it's been nice actually. The pressure's off for creating every week and it's actually made it more fun to make videos. So I hope you've enjoyed this week and I'll catch up with you soon. So take care and thanks so much.